booth and recording music and stuff. That's how I was getting a little older. Like probably last year of high school, getting right out of high school was when I started really going to the studio and making songs and putting out albums and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, you said about 14. So what inspired you exactly at 14? Like, was it MTV? Was it a certain artist or like,
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a combination of stuff. I grew up big sports background. Like I played soccer, basketball, football.
okay,
Growing up, and like obviously I'm always listening to music, while I'm working
yeah,
out, getting ready to, go to a game or something like that. So music was always a big part of my life. Even when I was like really, really young, my parents said I used to like, dance in the car to music. I
yeah.
memorized songs really quickly. So
Was there always just rap songs or do you sing a little bit?
no, I sing a little bit too.
Uh,
I got some songs,
okay.
I sing a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
My grandfather used to sing at church.
Okay.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we done really been in shit though. I'll say that you heard, so you know what's up. Get a little money, then you double up. Started out with nothing, but we coming up. Too close to the fire, how we burning up. Feel it in my veins as it's rushing through. What I didn't have, had nothing to lose. Realist in the mirror, who I'm talking to. You better watch your tongue, who is you talking to? Used to want the scat, now it's a back.
Hi, welcome to the Acacia Hanson show. Today we have the lovely R. Perry. R. Perry. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. That's awesome. Can you start off by introducing yourself and tell us a bit about your musical background?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, I'm All Perry. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Um, and my musical background, I've been making music since I was like 14,
Okay.
writing songs and doing stuff like that. Didn't really start, like getting in a booth and recording music and stuff. That's how I was getting a little older. Like probably last year of high school, getting right out of high school was when I started really going to the studio and making songs and putting out albums and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, you said about 14. So what inspired you exactly at 14? Like, was it MTV? Was it a certain artist or like,
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a combination of stuff. I grew up big sports background. Like I played soccer, basketball, football.
okay,
Growing up, and like obviously I'm always listening to music, while I'm working
yeah,
out, getting ready to, go to a game or something like that. So music was always a big part of my life. Even when I was like really, really young, my parents said I used to like, dance in the car to music. I
yeah.
memorized songs really quickly.
Was there always just rap songs or do you sing a little bit?
No, I sing a little bit too.
Uh,
I got some songs,
okay.
I sing a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
My grandfather used to sing at church. So,
Okay.
I've been blessed with some decent vocals, not as good as his, but no, I definitely sing on some tracks.
That's
Now and
dope.
again, sure. But
That's dope.
yeah, I was always just doing music. It was just something that was, one of my my passions. I always liked it. I always liked memorizing songs, and like when I was working out, I'd always sing them and stuff. And then I started freestyling more, and then it just kind of tumbleweed effect. I just started doing more and more.
Yeah, that's dope. Okay. To get on a personal question, like what do you think of all the deaths in the hip hop industry? Like, do you feel like
Yeah.
it's the music that inspires it or the music talks about the reality? Like what do you think? Where do you stand on that debate?
Yeah, I think it's obviously unfortunate. I think a lot
Yeah,
of great artists are gone too soon.
yeah,
Being an artist too, obviously, it's a little concerning for me and my family members. I think that they obviously want me to be safe out
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah,
It's not something that, I want people necessarily to emulate and stuff like that. In my personal opinion,
yeah, yeah,
death is a natural part of life, of course, right? But
yeah,
I think gone too soon, or when you're gone, by things that you can maybe control, like the situations you're in or things that you're doing, I think it's unfortunate for a lot of these young guys and they have so much life to live,
yeah,
I don't really think, in my personal opinion, that it's something that I want people to always be talking about, like in music.
I think it kind of gives it like the wrong rap. I think like obviously people are paying homage, right? But then I think at the same time it kind of like is one of those things where it's like if it's talked about too much, people think it's kind of like something like
Oh,
you have
yeah.
to do, obviously, right? But like talking about it makes it a little more popular. Like a lot of artists get, I think, unfortunately, get way too popular after they die. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, even if it's like a really big name, like you know, their streams spike up or stuff like that. You know, I think just goes to show like people, you know, just never get their flowers while they can still smell them. So
Yeah.
definitely, definitely sad. Definitely sad. I don't, you know, I don't really know how to feel about it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's such a big topic. Like everybody talk about, like, what do you do? You know, do you
Yeah.
stop in the music? Because I was gonna ask you the next question. You sort of tapped into it. Do you intertwine like stories about the streets in your music, or you're more of a talk about everything to take your mind off it?
Yeah, yeah. So for me, I mean, you know, I didn't like grow up in the streets, right? Like I grew up more in the suburbs for me. So obviously a lot of my family, you know, has some of that street side to them. I've been able to, you know, see what that kind of stuff looks like, right?
Yeah,
But for me, if I ever talk about stuff like that, it's more about things that I've seen or things that necessarily I've been a part of, but stuff that, you know, has inspired me and that I want to tell that certain story.
yeah,
Um, for me, like, yeah, I might do it every now and again. Obviously, like, you know, sometimes I like to have my braggadocio bars. I have fun with it, you know.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I love to give stuff for the streets to listen to, but it's always about like being as real to myself as I can.
yeah,
Because I'm never one of those people, you know, I'm trying to you know, pump fake or be somebody that I'm not. You know, like if you pull my card, right, like you're gonna see exactly who I am. You should know who I am before you even try that, right? Like that's always how
yeah,
I play it. Um, so no, I really just talk about everything, man. I talk about
yeah.
love, you know, street culture, fashion. I'm really big into fashion. I told you I grew up playing basketball. Like that's my favorite sport to play. So
Okay,
talk about references like that, and just like things that are going on in my life, you know, that I think people can relate to.
okay, okay. That's dope. Um, when you're in your car riding around, who do you listen to besides yourself?
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say, like, I make a song every day. You see, I got the home studio, you know,
Yeah, you
I
got
got
the
the
phone
home
set
studio.
up.
So
Oh yeah,
I'll be cooking up dinner every day when I'll be trying to be, you know,
that's
when I
the
get
way.
inspired. But no, if I'm like in the car listening to stuff, it's a mix of stuff, man. Like
Yeah,
when
your
I'm in
top
the car
three,
with my,
baby.
you saw what?
Your top three commercial artists.
Top three commercial artists.
Yeah,
Probably I'll put I listen to Drake a lot. I
yeah.
listen to
You know.
yeah, I listen to Kendrick Lamar a lot for a commercial artist, and then I'll say Future. Those would be like
Yeah.
my three that are my
Okay.
favorite artists.
Okay. Dope. 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 Um. See, which not. Are you part of a label, or do you do things independently, or do you have a label yourself?
Yeah, so as of right now, I'm kind of in between. The last single I just dropped, Let's Go, I released
Yeah.
it through The Orchard and Jay Moore,
Okay.
who I'm
Okay.
affiliated with right now. Yes, so that is the single that we have right now. Outside of that, you know, before that, I was pretty much independent. Had a couple little things that I was doing. Was looking to start like a label, and then I just kind of got blessed with meeting the right people and being in the right
Yeah.
spaces. So.
Teamwork
Um,
make the dream work.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
work with them, and that's what we're doing now. We just, you know, obviously pushing the single. It's a song of the summer. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's an
Yeah.
amazing song.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it a lot, and I'm really proud of it. So you know, I think we're just taking that one step at a time and kind of seeing how that plays out, and then going from there. But obviously, regardless, I got a million songs in the tuck, so I'm gonna be dropping new music very soon. So, you know,
Yeah.
no matter how
Yeah.
I gotta do it, it's gonna come out.
Yeah. 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 Where do you think the state of hip hop is headed, like, or the music industry itself, with all this AI material coming out and all this? Like, what do you think? Like, what's your prediction?
Yeah, I think a lot of artists maybe when I feel like like artists that are like really big, they might start getting a little lazier, you know, like they might just be like,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yes,
like
it's AI to do the work. Yeah,
yeah, make the AI
yeah,
do the
yeah,
work and they can just copyright it. Like I got a buddy who he does like engineering like digitally like on computer and stuff,
yeah,
right? And he's been doing a lot of that AI stuff just like for fun, right? Like mashing up songs and doing stuff like that. Like and
yeah,
we've been talking about like making a song for me because I just want to see what it's like, you know?
yeah. And
And
do
just
work?
doing
Do work for you?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I haven't done it with my own stuff yet.
Oh,
Like to record music, but I want to see what it sounds like. But he's done a
yeah.
lot of mashups that he's made
Yeah.
himself. It seems pretty cool. I think the state of hip hop could be kind of crazy with that. It's just more so like when it comes to the
Makes the
leadership.
original artists try harder, like the originals make them, I mean, elevate, grow. Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. So I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to see.
Okay. How long have you been doing music professionally? You said 14? Was that the
I was
professional?
making music, yeah. So
No.
I say when I really started to become like I started making a little money and doing a lot of shows and stuff. Probably when I was like 19, 20,
Yeah.
19 or 20 was when I really
Okay.
like did my first show and like actually start making some money off my streams and like selling merchandise and stuff like that. So
Okay. Cool. Um, and if you collaborate with anybody dead or alive, male and
mhm,
female, who would it be?
mhm. Yeah,
One of each.
100%. Yeah, if there was somebody I had to pick that was alive right now that I really like to collab with, I'm from Detroit, so I love to collab with Big Sean. I
Okay,
think
hell
he's a
yeah.
great artist, great
Yeah.
lyricist.
Yeah.
Always been a huge fan of him since that was one of the people, like you said, that got me inspired to make music. So of course
Yeah.
him. Someone that's dead, RIP, that I wish I would have been able to collab with. Probably one of my favorite people as an artist in general would be Prince.
Okay.
Um, and he's
Yeah,
just
Prince is
amazing.
bad.
Yeah, that was actually the first CD I ever had growing up.
Is it? I was here a big
Like mid
fan.
CD.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I love Prince. I just love like everything he stood for. He's just unapologetically himself. And he just always stood on what he believed in. So and he also obviously made great music. So like,
Yeah.
um, yeah, I'd be one person. And then as far as like females, someone that's alive right now, it's kind of a toss up between me. My friends will tell you, like, I actually love Beyonce. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie. I think
yeah, Beyonce,
fire.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
fire. So I would love to do a song with her. I also like Rihanna a lot too, though.
Yeah,
So
Rihanna's good.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I could pick between the two. I'm gonna be
It's like
honest.
they're both good. Yeah.
We'd have to all get together and just do one or something,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah. And then another artist, people might think this one's crazy, but I just think she's a really good singer and I really like her voice. I don't know what kind of song we would make, but I think it would just be really cool to experiment with it. Amy Winehouse. I think she would
Oh,
be really,
is it? Okay,
yeah,
yeah, y'all
she'd
from the
be really
UK,
cool.
so she's lit. She's lit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So those are some people that I would want to make music with.
yeah. Okay. Where do you see yourself the next 5 to 10 years? And that doesn't necessarily have to be 5 to 10 years. It could be instantly. If you could envision where your destination is and you'd be happy about it, what would it be?
Mhm. For me, I think it would honestly like I feel pretty blessed where I'm at right now. So it's like hard to
Yeah,
like, like I'm one of those people where I'm very happy like where I'm at right now because it's like I'll never have this moment again either. So it's like it's hard for me to say. Like, of course, like I think the easy answer is like, of course, I want to be doing huge shows and have sellout shows and be traveling the world. Like, of course, I want to do that,
yeah,
but at the same time, like I still make good money now. I'm still able to make music whenever I want. I'm able to spend time with my family. I'm still able to go out in public,
yeah,
to a certain
exactly. The
extent
market.
and be able to do stuff.
Yeah,
So like I'm happy. I'm content where I'm at right now. Of course, I want to always get better, But I think, yeah, that's where I really want to see myself. Just like keep doing what I'm doing, but maybe just do it on a bigger scale. Maybe like
yeah,
every record I do gets more plays and every deal I do, is 10 times more money than what I'm making now and stuff like that. But still being able to like be myself and kind of move the way I'm moving now. Maybe just experience a little more. That's probably the big thing, travel the world. I've always wanted to do that, just be able to go to a bunch of different places and
yeah. That's dope. And
experience
for a
culture.
fun question, um, do you live the Playboy life or do you believe in like marriage and things like this?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
everything
yeah,
the
yeah.
rap industry,
Good
like
question.
got all these different area codes and all this stuff. And we
Nah,
wonder what's the reality. Because Jay-Z and Beyonce are married. Yeah.
yeah, man, no, absolutely. No, so I don't live the Playboy lifestyle. I won't say that I never did in my life.
Okay.
But now, no, I have a girl, and I
Oh,
love her very
bless.
much.
Yeah.
We're together happily. We're not married or anything like that.
Oh, okay,
But we've
but
been together for
yeah.
some time. and I really like, you know, I like being with her.
Yeah, that's
The
dope.
person for me. So yeah, so no, I don't live the Playboy life anymore. Sorry, ladies, that's just not me.
Good,
You
good, good.
know,
God bless you.
right. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, what can we expect for you in 2023?
To 2023. Yeah, it's crazy. It's already about halfway through.
Yeah, it's
So
about halfway through.
yeah, we got the single Let's Go out. Make sure everybody goes to check that out. That single is going crazy. But I do have some new songs that I'm planning to drop you know, after that. And then I don't know, I guess it kind of depends on how the year pans out. But either we're gonna be doing some more shows or maybe I'll drop an album. I don't really know.
Yeah,
I hope I can drop the
still
album in
decide.
2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, so kind of in between that point right now. But I definitely say new music is gonna be coming. That's a guarantee. New visuals will be out. Yeah, hopefully we'll be doing a lot more shows. So
yeah. And I hope you come and tap in with us so we promote all your songs and stuff like that. So straight can see. Yeah.
Of course. I appreciate you having me on today too. This is amazing.
You're welcome. We come to the end of the interview. Yeah. So I'll just close it up and we'll chop it up after.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we done really been in shit though. I'll say that you heard, so you know what's up. Get a little money, then you double up. Started out with nothing, but we coming up. Too close to that fire, how we burning up. Feel it in my veins as it's rushing through. What I didn't have, had nothing to lose. Realist in the mirror, who I'm talking to. You better watch your tongue, who is you talking to? Used to want the scat, now it's a Bentley truck. Got a little taste that she can't get enough. Talk to G.O.D, that's why I'm looking up. Devils on this earth, so don't know who to trust. Yeah, that could be you. You can treat it like a game, or you got this to lose. Feel like got so many options, don't know what to choose. They just going through the motions like a CPU. Yeah, and you know it's me. Float up on the beat, sting like a bumblebee. Say it's new to you, but it ain't new to me. Say that you ain't heard, but now you heard of me. Or say that you heard, so you know what's up. Get a little money, then you double up. Started out with nothing, but we coming up. Too close to that fire, how we burning up. Feel it in my veins as it's rushing through. What I didn't have, had nothing to lose. Realist in the mirror, who I'm talking to. Like I really be doing this shit. For real though. This is my life.
And he's Julius.
Shawty won't fuck with me, I need a rider. Need you to watch my back, but be beside me. Gotta stay safe, cause I know so many dying. Hard to trust, cause so many out here lying. Gotta hit new levels just to keep it higher. You can't find me, but not out here hiding. I'm so high like I'm with God in the sky, yeah. But I ain't ready yet, they gon' keep trying. It's been hard to trust, got some ones that betray me. Try to be above it all, but it still pains me. Stuck a knife in my back, had to let it go. The scars along me, baby, thought I'd let you know. I don't have no time for games, no time for that. But how you make me feel, girl, keep on coming back. I know that I ain't perfect, but I'm getting better. Lately I've been spending, want it, I'ma get it. Yeah, like that's all that we know. Pour another four, get back in my zone. I've been on the road, but you know when I get home, shawty won't fuck with me, I need a rider. Well, you my best to show the love, but it get hard with all the envy. You get what you give if you really tryna get me. Filling up these cups every time that they get empty. Never let them tell you something that you know you can't be. Say another way, but push big numbers in the hand me. I ain't perfect, I'm just tryna live the best I can be. Talk to G.O.D. and then I listen for the blessing. I done lost so many, but I know they spirit with me. The lost others, they still here, but I'm not the one they talk to. Repercussions bunch of choices, had to make but didn't want to. Tryna find myself around the same time that I lost you. But you know if I told you I got you, then I got you. People lie, money fly, nothing new now. Light on style, we keep going, it's what we do, yeah.